Hey, congratulations! You finally got your patent application on file. So what do you do next? Well, don't just sit there. It's time to get busy. Hi, my name is Carr Ferrell. I'm a Silicon Valley patent attorney. Welcome back to my channel. Now, if you filed a provisional patent application, you have 12 months in order to convert that provisional patent application to a non-provisional application. And the non-provisional application is more of a financial commitment. It takes time and it takes money in order to file and prosecute a non-provisional patent application. So you should take the next 12 months to determine whether there's really a product and a market there that will support that new application. And remember, only a non-provisional patent application will be examined by the patent office, and only a non-provisional patent application has the opportunity to issue into an actual patent. Now, if you filed a non-provisional patent application, you don't have quite the same pressure of having to decide what to do in the next 12 months. After filing the non-provisional patent application, the next step is that you're waiting for the first substantive examination. And this may take up to 18 months to 2 years if you haven't accelerated the application filing. If you're interested in accelerating your patent application, I'm planning a future video on how to hurry up the application in the patent office. Hit the subscribe button if you'd like to be notified when this new video is ready. Now, the first substantive response that you're going to get from the patent office will likely be a rejection of most, if not all, of your patent claims. Don't panic. This is normal. It almost always happens that your patent claims will be rejected on the first office action. I remember as a young patent attorney, after filing my very first patent application and receiving the first office action back from the patent office. All the claims were rejected. I was stunned and almost overwhelmed by the page after page of patent claim rejection from the patent office. What I didn't fully appreciate and understand at the time was this was just the patent examiner doing their job, evaluating the patent claims that I'd submitted and comparing those against the prior art. The opportunity there was for me to respond back and distinguish my patent claims against the prior art that the patent examiner had identified. But with the help of a more senior attorney, we were eventually able to overcome the rejections of the patent examiner, and the patent eventually issued, and my career as a patent attorney was saved. The important thing to know, and I discussed this in others of my videos, is that the majority of all patent applications are allowed and result in issued patents. Now, whether your patent application is a provisional application or a non-provisional application waiting for its first office action, there's a couple of things that you need to do if you haven't done so already relating to the business of your product. Underpinning each of these business steps is the idea that a patent does you absolutely no good hanging on the wall collecting dust with no product to support it. Now, the very first thing to evaluate before launching a new product is the marketplace. You have to understand who's going to buy your product. Why do they need it? How often will they purchase it? How much are they willing to pay for it? What problem of theirs is this going to solve? And how are you going to reach these customers? And the only way to really understand customers is to get out and talk to them. You need to make contact with potential future customers, talk to them, ask them about what they want and about whether they would be willing to pay for the product that you're developing. The next investigation you need to undertake before contemplating a product launch is how are you going to build the product? How are you going to construct the prototype? How many prototypes are you going to need? Once you get launched into production, where will the product be made and how much will that product cost you? All of this flows into pricing of the product, but it's very important that you understand this before you launch and price the product to your customers. And when it comes to building early prototypes, I think it's very valuable to try to build something yourself, even if it's out of cardboard or a block of wood or styrofoam. Try to get a feel for what that first product is going to look like. If it's a software application, make a mock-up of some of the screenshots, a storyboard of how the user will walk through the application and the user interface. These first prototypes can be extremely helpful in you understanding the complexities of your product, as well as in communicating your product to prototype manufacturers and to the final product manufacturer. And finally, a step that so many people put off or don't think about is, where's the money going to come from to build your prototypes, to launch manufacturing? Is this going to be self-funded from savings? Are you going to bootstrap off of early prototype sales? Maybe you're going to look for friends and family money or early stage angel funding, or possibly a bank loan or some other professional funding. But it's important that you understand how much this project is going to cost and where the funding is going to come from. You don't want to run out of money just as sales are starting to materialize. Now, you might be watching this saying to yourself, John, I'm not thinking about building a product at all. I just really want to develop the idea, get a patent, and then license this for someone else to manufacture and sell. Now, licensing your idea and your patent to others versus building your own product and selling your product in the marketplace might be the best option for you. However, it's not possible to efficiently negotiate a license agreement with a manufacturer until you completely and clearly understand the risks and opportunities of that potential or future licensee. What is the licensee's market? What are their costs to prototype and to manufacture? And most importantly, what is their sell price and what is their profit going to be on the sale of the products that you've designed? Until you fully understand the business opportunity, you're not going to be able to optimize your licensing fee in this deal. Now, whether you're going to manufacture and sell a product, or whether you're going to find a licensee to do the manufacturing and sales for you, now that you've got your patent application on file, now that you're patent pending, it's time to get out and get your business started. Okay, that's all I've got to say today about what to do after filing your patent application. If you like this video, like and subscribe. I think you'll like this next video as well.